So it's Monday. It's day one of no social media for a week. I think it's actually been pretty easy. I've been tempted a couple times to go on, but it's really not that hard to not to. I usually only go on just to just kind of like just kill time. I think I'll be okay. I know some girls are like the world is ending because they can't go on social media. It's kind of ridiculous. So today's Tuesday and fall break's tomorrow. I'm actually home right now. I'm going back to campus tonight. And I've been finding that being home and not going on social network is much harder than doing it on campus. I'm doing okay. I must admit I have went on just to check it. Actually, no, I didn't actually go on. I just kind of opened the app and then I closed it right away. I'm like, oh wait, I can't be on here. So it's probably gonna get harder tomorrow, especially during break. So not much back to report other than I've opened the app, but then I closed it right away. So it's Wednesday and I'm home for break for a couple days from school, and I'm finding it's much more difficult not to go on. I have the same old stuff to report as the other days, but it's finding difficult. I wanted to talk about Facebook and Twitter and the effect it has on our lives. Now, we don't really realize how much we actually go on Facebook or Twitter. Like, I've noticed when I'm in a public setting or when I'm walking to class or when I'm waiting to talk to somebody or whatever it is, I always go on my phone, I always check Facebook, I always check Twitter. Now, not being able to do that, it gets really awkward. Like, I find myself getting more awkward in situations because I can't use Facebook or Twitter. Twitter being my main fix, if you will. It's really hard just to kind of stand there, like not having like your phone in your pockets, or not having or having your hands in your pockets, not being able to do anything and not doing anything with your hands. For me, not doing anything with your hands is really awkward. I hate standing places and just kind of like looking around or whatever. I like looking at my phone. That way I just don't feel awkward that way. It's gonna be a tough week, but I think I'm getting through it pretty well, and I'm sure you guys are too, the rest of my class. So that's all I have to say for Wednesday. I'll report back tomorrow for Thursday. I'm just looking at my clock. So that's all I have to say. Going a little crazy, but that's okay. So signing off for Wednesday. I'll be back tomorrow. So it is 1:30 a.m. Saturday morning, or Friday night, or however you want to say it. And I'm recording this video for Thursday and Friday. I didn't get a chance to do it Thursday. So I just wanted to say, I found it's been getting easier not to go on it. It's weird because at the beginning of the week I was like, oh my gosh, how am I going to live without social media? How am I going to live without tweeting every day and tweeting all my thoughts? It's actually funny, I have a backlog. Like, I've been keeping notes in my phone of all the tweets I'm going to say as soon as I can start tweeting again. Whatever. But yeah, I've been feeling less inclined to go on Twitter or Facebook. There are times when I'll go to facebook.com on my computer and I'll be logged out and I'm like, oh crap. But I've been finding other things to kill time with, like watch YouTube or just watch TV. Usually I don't do that, but I found it's been getting easier not to go on Twitter or Facebook or Instagram. Actually, I'm a huge Instagram person too, and I actually use Facebook the least. It's kind of weird. But I've been finding it's easier not to go on it. I haven't checked Instagram at all. I haven't checked Facebook. I haven't checked Twitter. So it's been getting easier not to go on it. And I kind of feel like this is part of the assignment. Like, I don't know if Professor DeRosiers wants us to like experience the week without digital media and see how we can like cope without it, if that makes sense, or excuse me, maybe to steer us away from social media and not use it as much, or I don't know, maybe that's what he's trying to do. Maybe he's just trying to make us feel like social media isn't here, or I don't know. I don't even know what I'm saying. But yeah, I've been finding it's getting easier not to go on it, and I think I'll be okay for the next couple of days until Monday. I just hate not knowing what's going on in the world. I hate not knowing. Like, there was there was an earthquake the other day in New Hampshire, Concord, New Hampshire, and I was with my mom and she was checking Facebook, and our family member
posted, and she lives in New Hampshire, and she posted, she asked if anyone else felt that in New Hampshire, and everyone was like, yeah, I felt it. And then like they weren't sure if it was like an earthquake. So the word really does spread quicker. It's kind of funny to think that, you know, there's huge news sites, but they have so many steps they have to go through until they publish an article. Like they have to write it, then they have to edit it, you know, publish it, or, you know, whatever the steps are. So it's kind of cool to think that Facebook and Twitter have become like a news website without being an official website. So that's all I have to say for today. This is for Thursday and Friday. Yeah, so I'll be back tomorrow.
It's finally over. I'm now back at school, and I've learned a lot from the past week. You know, I think not going on it for a whole week helped me. I actually went outside. I hung out with friends more. You know, got some exercise. Basically, I did things I would never ever do. It's kind of weird to think about because you waste so much time on social media, and then when you don't have it to do, then you have time to do other things. So it was a good week. I'm hoping I can do it again soon, and you know, maybe I'll start going on it less. Who knows? So this is Ryan Garvey signing off. Monday afternoon. It was a fun time.